What's going on, people? Tony here with Benji, Football Fan TV. We are back again. New week, new things. Premier League happened over the weekend, and lots of events. But today, we are going to be focusing on one thing: the Super Cup that is going down tonight. But first, how are you doing, man?
Doing okay.
Yeah.
New job. Excited about that.
Congratulations.
Thanks, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why you've been scarce lately.
Hey, that's how I'm lost, man. But thank God.
Yeah.
Thank God. Yeah.
Thank God for that.
Yeah.
Anyway, Super Cup today at the stadium has a very, very hard name. I'm the one who is very good with names, but this one today it has kind of defeated me. It's called Georgios Karakakis. Georgios Karakakis in Greece.
Yeah.
Can you? I don't know if you can say the name.
I cannot
but
even try.
Yeah, it's Georgios Karakakis. That's why the stadium. That's the stadium that's going to host the Super Cup today.
Yeah.
The winner of last season's Champions League, of course, Man City. The treble winners, that's like the best team in the year in the world, and then Sevilla, the record winners of the Europa League. They managed to beat Roma in the last season's final.
Very controversial final.
Yeah, very controversial final. See, that was the final where Mourinho was fuming all over.
Yeah.
But yeah, regardless, we moved away from that. The Super Cup is today. Man City looking forward to going home with the first trophy of the season. They failed on the community shield.
The
Lasagna for eating
rice.
For eating rice. We missed out on that one. So anyway, what do you think? Thoughts on the game today?
Man, going into this game, first of all, I'm excited. It's our first game, our first Super Cup game ever. Playing against Sevilla, who has played it, only Madrid has played it more than them. As serial Europa winners. But we have a good record against them. Last season, we were in the same group in the Champions League.
Yeah.
We kicked them out 7-1 on aggregate. That's why we ended up in the Europa League. Yeah. We are playing really well, despite the injury to KDB. I think we have a very good chance of demolishing them today. Something like even a Haaland hat-trick is possible. Because I'm really, really confident ahead of this game. Guardiola will want to put this down in history. The treble winners have won the Super Cup. He will want to win the FIFA World Cup, Club World Cup in December. So yeah, I'm sure it will be a strong team showing out today. And when we're good, we're good. So yeah, I'm excited. What do you feel about the game?
I'm looking at a City win, but Sevilla is a banana skin somewhere in these competitions, just like how they played in the Europa. Many people wrote them off at some point, but they always find a way of getting a win. On a side note, their goalkeeper is going to be joining the Saudi League, Bono. Yeah, he's going to be joining the Saudi League. I don't know if he's going to be able to play today's game because of the mindset he'll be in, but it depends on what team the coach is going to put out there. But I believe it's going to be a very interesting game to watch.
Yeah.
Probably Man City is going to control the whole game. That's the way they play. They're going to have a lot of possession.
Yeah.
Al Nassr is just going to be waiting for those half chances, maybe from the set pieces, probably corners, and then maybe the counter 1-1. But I think it's going to be an easy win for Man City.
It will also be nice to catch up with Jesus Navas, ROB.
Oh yeah.
Played for
He's
us
their captain,
for so
actually.
Yeah, he played for us for so long.
Yeah.
Man is 39. He's still playing really well. So yeah, it will be nice to watch how that turns out.
Which lineup do you think City is going to put out there?
I think we might see a start for Gavdio because Stones is still not fit. Ruben Diaz was also not okay. He didn't fly with the team. But then later it's like he caught up with them. With KDB out, I think Alvarez is a sure start. Foden is going to be filling up that slot in the midfield. I'm not so sure if Grealish is ready to come back yet into the first team. So we might be surprised. Cole Palmer might start because he's been playing really well in preseason. He played really well in the World Cup, and I think Pep will give him a chance today.
Your prediction?
Haaland. My prediction is 4-1.
4-1 City.
Yeah.
I think City is going to win that game probably 2-1. For me, it's not going to be a high-scoring game because Sevilla is going to be trying to be hard to break in the back. But probably City is going to win it. I see 2-1. But if I see more goals, definitely that's what City has been doing.
There's a time these guys beat Barcelona 3-0. I don't know if you remember.
Yeah.
Super Cup. So man, anything is possible.
Anything is possible. But I see you guys winning the game, but not with a very big margin this time.
I agree.
So that's my prediction. You said 4-1?
Yeah, 4-1.
Mine is 2-1 to City. I see Haaland scoring and also Alvarez. Those are my two scorers. Sevilla, a header probably somewhere coming in from El Nesri. Of course, that's the only guy I'm banking on to score a goal and all that. So away from the Super Cup, the Premier League happened last weekend, and the open on Friday, City managed to beat Burnley.
Yeah. 3-1,
3-1, 3-0.
3-0. Sorry, I
Yes,
really forgot to
Ederson
announce
kept his
scoreline.
clean sheet.
Yeah,
Haaland scoring 2 goals, starting from where he left last season.
yeah,
Actually, the second goal was a nice one.
yeah.
And then Rodri, surprisingly, Rodri scored a goal and he had an assist as well in that game.
I don't know why that's surprising. He's the guy that scored for us Champions League winning
It's
goals.
very surprising. He
He's
scores
been,
important goals, not really
yeah,
like in an opener, in a Premier League opening game or what, but
he scored against Bayern in the semi-finals. Then he scored this game, the goal against Inter. So man, he's our big man.
well, in the
Steps
other
up,
podcast
steps
we'll
up.
be putting out on the fantasy watch out, Rodri, someone triple captained him and managed to get some points. I don't know how that person got the instincts
Yeah.
really, but he managed to triple captain Rodri and scooped his point. Remember, defensive wise, he got
Yeah.
a clean sheet, he
Yeah.
got an assist, and he got a goal. Probably got him 39 points.
That's crazy.
Those are good numbers.
Yeah.
And then on Saturday, Arsenal managed to beat Nottingham Forest 2-1. It was a game full contra in the first half, but then later on in the game, you know,
They turned
Arsenal
out.
doesn't kill off the game
Yeah.
as Man City does or any other brutal team would do. Arsenal gave Nottingham a chance to come into the game.
Yeah.
That's why they got the goal, and then all of a sudden they won. Other results,
They almost had their new coach bounce. Nottingham.
Yeah.
Because they just got an O'Neill.
yeah.
So they almost had their bounce.
It's Wolves that has what O'Neill.
yeah,
That's why they played Manu on Monday.
properly. Yeah.
Yes, and then Manu managed to win that one 1-0.
A very
Though
controversial game.
yes, the referees that refereed that game not on the watch for this weekend because the FA has decided to put them on the sidelines. That is Simon Hooper, who the match official, with the VAR official Michael Salisbury and assistant VAR Richard West. There was a controversial penalty that was supposed to be given to Wolves, and
Yeah.
then they didn't give it. Onana came out and I don't know
cleared.
whether that was wrestling or rugby he was doing.
Cleared
He did
Dawson
put that guy
properly.
down. Yeah. So basically, that was supposed to be a penalty to Wolves, but then it wasn't given.
Yeah.
Liverpool and Chelsea played a draw, the 5th consecutive one. I think that's one of the most boring games one can watch in football.
Though
Because
this one was really.
This one was okay.
close.
This one was an end to end,
Yeah.
and it ended 1-1.
Two
Diaz,
consoles. Yeah. He's
Two-
back with the bang.
yes, and two goals were cancelled. One for Liverpool, one for Chelsea. But it was a good game for me.
It's a very good game to watch. I think the confidence in Chelsea is back, which is really good for them.
Yeah.
Last season, they really couldn't get anything done, and when Lampard came and took over,
Yeah.
and even though they're still trying to figure out who the first team is. I think the team that played showed out really strong.
Mm.
They only have the Premier League to fight for this season, so
Mm.
man, I think they'll be a very hard team to beat. Yeah,
Yeah.
and they're solid. Disasi was solid.
Disasi actually scored his first goal as well.
Yeah, and they're solid in defense. So we have to look out for those boys.
Newcastle beat Aston Villa 5-1 as well.
That was the shock result of the weekend because everyone knows Aston Villa under Emery has been short of miraculous. Like they've been really playing really well.
Yeah.
Newcastle had 2 breakaway goals later in the game, which I think by that time Aston Villa had lost the momentum they had. But overall, man, for their home fans, it was massive. Isaac is back in my fantasy because of his- Tonali, nah, I can't make it in, but he played really well for his debut. Scored his in the beginning. Harvey Barnes also scored on his debut. Callum Wilson comes off the bench and taps in, you know.
Yeah.
So yeah, the rest of the fixtures we had Bournemouth and West Ham, which was a 1-1 draw.
Yeah.
Brighton welcomed Luton, baptism by fire, 4-1 to the Premier League. Everton was beaten 1-0 by Fulham, which was not surprising because Fulham is quite a good team. Palace beat Sheffield United 1-0. That was not surprising because I think Sheffield is one of those teams that might survive this season. The guys who have just been promoted.
Yeah.
And then Brentford and Spurs 2-2.
That was a good game, but actually Mbeumo missed an open chance actually in the game. They were supposed to have won that game, and also there's some controversies in that game as well. So we don't know. Those referees survived as well, but then it was a good game to watch as well.
Yeah.
What was your highlight of the weekend?
The highlight of my weekend was, 4th minute Haaland.
Okay.
Like picking up where he left off. And those are not easy goals.
Yeah.
Let's make that clear. And then the second one was just a beauty. First time finish. He's the king of first time finishes. And then also, the Sky Sports reported that the audiences this season have grown by 40%.
At
last
Etihad. Oh, City.
No, like in general.
General,
Opening weekend.
Premier League. Yeah, okay.
The audience grew by 40%
Yeah.
between UK and the US. So knowing that I'm one of those guys
who is among
yeah,
the viewers,
who's watching every single game, it's
Yeah.
really good. So for me, that was really it.
Anyways, my highlight of the weekend was Aki Hausen. He became the first black referee to be an official on the touchline in the top flight in the first 15 years. That means there has been no black official in the Premier League, but over the weekend there was one black man called Aki Hausen.
Yeah.
He was on the touchline in the Premier League for the first time in 15 years. So that's a highlight for me, and it's a good one. Your goal of the weekend?
Goal of the weekend, the tricky one. I think I'd have to give it to Haaland.
Who was your ham roll or your idiot of the week? Yeah.
Let's see. You go first, man.
I think I'm going to give it to the referee.
The Man U game.
The Man U game. That referee.
Yeah.
He's my ham roll of the week, and his officials, the VAR. Actually, Simon Hooper, Michael Salisbury, and assistant VAR. That is Richard West. They are my ham rolls of the week because they're disgrace. Man U was supposed to walk away with a draw that very day. Now we didn't sleep because of that win.
I know. Mine is actually from the La Liga, Barcelona.
Yeah.
Their first day, their opening game 0-0 with Getafe. Like that's for me the whole team. How do you reigning champions? How do you start your season like that?
You never know. They don't start like City slowly, and then at the end of the season they become so serious.
Nothing.
Yeah. So, anyways, we are at Extra Scopes Media in town, Nyumba Kuva, MQ88, Arua Park in Kampala, for the best photography around town, videography. If you want to run ads as well, we have you covered. Also, if you want to do podcasts like how we're doing, if you want to do something related to videography, Extra Scopes has you covered. The links in the description. You can reach out to them and make an appointment, make a booking, and all that. Also, this ball and then the boots. Peter of Epic UG is there to give you such equipment, the jerseys and everything. And reach out. The links are in the description as well. Make sure you reach out and get in contact with Epic and also Extra Scope. So basically, that's it.
Man, my final note will be on the sad injury of KDB. Personally, I think he's the only player who immediately when Haaland got into the team, we just said for him that we now have a number 9. So he's a very direct player. Yeah. All our other players, you could see it over the weekend, they're still used to playing the false 9, passing amongst themselves. Yeah. They don't have that instinct of going to Haaland, and yet Haaland is always making brilliant runs. Yeah. He even got frustrated against Bernardo, and that's why Pep had that incident with him. Yeah. But for me, in these 4 months without KDB, I think it's an opportunity for Foden to step up, an opportunity for Alvarez to have more game time. And I'm excited to see how Pep tweaks the system to fill up that hole. But I think it would be a huge miss because
I don't know what's with the injuries. Courtois with an ACL, and then Militao. Yeah. Now also Timber.
They didn't trust enough,
Yes.
The schedule has been rushed right from the World Cup last year.
Yeah.
Back into league action, then Champions League. Both teams went too far.
Yeah.
Militao was also out, like you said.
Yeah.
And then City boys rested for like 2 weeks, man, and they're back on pre-season. So I think it's down to that heavy schedule of games.
Yeah. And reports suggest that Timber might be out for the rest of the season, which is very bad, gutted really for him. And it started well. I don't know if Arsenal is going back to the market to get another player or not, but some reports suggest that mostly these players who are getting these injuries are those who played in America. The turf or the grounds outside might have affected them as well in the preseason. So anyway, if you're liking the content, subscribe, turn on the notifications, share, and leave us a comment. Tell us what you think. We hope to see you in the next pod where we'll be digesting some fantasy football. Make sure you check out that one. From us, see you on the next one.